Now I'm going to turn this up for those people that are watching this at home. Once again, if you're maybe on our Boxcast app, our YouTube channel, or our website. Like I said, you are not going to see anything for a little while, as we're about a half an hour or so out from face-off. The visiting Mankato East coming to town. And like I said, it's going to be a good night. You still got time to get on out here to the arena to pack this place. It's the last regular season game for the Tigers here for the boys hockey. Of course, Thursday night is sections for the girls. Power 96 will be there. Myself and Jay. It's a face-off at 5 p.m. We'll bring a little pregame coverage and then all that action. That will be a audio-only game, of course, per our agreement with the Minnesota State High School League. With that, we're going to go ahead and get you into a little bit of classic rock here, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes or so with the pregame. You're listening to Power 96. We'll be right back.
Power 96. Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Lots of guys buy jewelry this time of year. Call it Valentine's Day insurance. Hey, you need something to help her forget about that dead bait you left in the car after last week's ice fishing trip. But insuring collectibles like jewelry and even Uncle Ed's comic book collection can be complicated. The experts at Americana Insurance can walk you through the ins and outs and make sure your investment is covered. Trust us, you'll thank yourself. Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Wells, and Ellendale. Look us up at AmericanaInsurance.com. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And that's right. Welcome, everybody, to a live coverage here, Power 96, brought to you by the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Yep.
This is the Dawson Limousine pregame show, and we are live from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena as your Albert Lee Tigers are taking on the Mankato East Cougars. And I got a little stats. I know, Jay, you've been around both of these kind of programs quite a few years. You've seen ups and downs with both programs. And like I said, East this year, I want to say last year they were a little higher in the standings.
Yeah, they really transformed. It used to be the Scarlets all the time, and then the Cougars came a couple years ago, started building that program up, and kind of took control of the Big Nine there.
Yeah, and now Mankato West, of course.
Yep, it flip-flops.
Up there, but yeah, let's get into this first of all. I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson. Alongside of me is Big J25, a.k.a. Mr. Lucky.
Hey, Dave, I can't help it that I'm custom made.
Yeah, here we go again.
I can't help it that I look good, smell good, whoo, dance all night long, find the medallions, do all that cool stuff from one former world champion. I'd like to congratulate the current world champion, Sam Darnold, and those Seahawks.
Yeah,
How'd that work for you, Minnesota?
There is that. We'll just say that there is that. Our at-home producer, Mr. Ron Hunter, see what he just sent me a message. He says,
Nah, but going back to the hockey stuff, yeah, it depends on the cycle, right? So
Yep.
It's East and then it's West and then it's West and then it's East, and they're never. I don't want to say never, but it's been a long time since they've both been good together. It's usually one or the other, and this year on the girls' side, it's the East.
Yeah.
It's the Cougars dominating everything. Here on the boys' side, I think West holds the edge just a little bit, and it's not by much. But
East versus West, you're looking at a 14-6 record for West and a 10-12-1 record for East.
So it is a lot, actually.
Yep, and Albert Lee is kind of there in the middle in the Big Nine at 7-3. So actually, Albert Lee in fourth in the Big Nine, Northfield in first, Owatonna second, West third, Albert Lee fourth, East in fifth. But I also want to welcome here tonight as well as Mr. Felix Budrick, running the camera tonight. Felix, that microphone is up and running. If you want to say hi to anybody out there.
What's up, everybody?
There we go. Caldy, he's a little under the weather, and I asked Ron, I'm like, do you think Felix wants to come and run camera? And he says, I'll double check. And Felix, what else would you be doing right now tonight? Watching wrestling, I suppose, huh?
I'd be gaming.
Oh, gaming? Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But of course, you're hanging out here. And
I just can't believe it. His dad let him leave the house with you.
well, he knows where I work.
Next time Ron call me, I'll pick him up.
But of course, quite a few of your friends out here are already coming up saying hi and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said, pretty exciting to have you with us again here tonight. Of course, you were here for Hockey Day, so welcome back. Hopefully you enjoy the evening. You already got some cookies in your belly.
Yeah, we're going to pump him full of sugar, Ron,
Yep.
before we send him home.
Yep. About 12 candy bars. It'll be good. But we got about 6.5 minutes or so here to go before we get into the opening festivities here. He also just let me know.
Hey, the USA women
Yes.
trounced Canada today, 5-0.
He said 4-0 today.
That was 5-0. Ron,
Okay,
get your
Ron, you're
stats
off.
right.
But they're 4-0 with 3 shutout wins, and they play Italy next. So of course the Olympics are going on. We did have, and I didn't know
The boys play Canada today too, don't they? Mr. Hunter?
he'll have to let us know, but I did not know that they have mixed doubles curling,
Yeah.
which was
We actually
interesting to watch last
We
night.
actually watched that the other night.
U.S. of course took the gold.
They
from
sweep
what I
their
know.
own stones.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and I'm like, what was that? But yeah, really neat, really interesting to watch there. So of course, Olympics going on. Everybody has their favorite sport to watch. Of course, hockey going on there. The other day we watched women's max air, I think is what they called it, or big air, where you go down a steep hill, obviously,
Yeah,
and
the
jump
ski
and-
jumps, yeah.
and you're trying to get big air, and my knees hurt just looking at that.
And then of course we got the great story, Lindsey Vonn coming back.
Yep.
And unfortunately tearing her ACL, and then just days later, back on the slopes, tearing it up like only Lindsey can do. You know she's from Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Woo-hoo! Doggy! And then unfortunately she just crashed and had to be airlifted out again. Olympic dream comes to a halt, but
Well, and I don't even know how many gold medals does she have.
what a heart by that woman, man.
Well, she's going against kids that are, I shouldn't say kids, but younger, 18, 19 years old.
41
She's
years old.
41 years old. So amazing story there as well. Speaking of amazing, we have amazing sponsors. Our in-game sponsors for tonight, of course, are Americana Insurance. They're going to bring you the press box. Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, they're going to give you the scoreboard. Dawson Limousine, bringing you the Tiger Hockey pregame show, starting lineups, and the postgame show. First period is going to be brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Second period brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Third period will be brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, they're going to bring you the power plays, and hopefully we see quite a bit of that tonight. David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty is going to bring you the penalty kill, as well as the puck out of play. All of your Tiger goals will be brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports. Timeouts brought to you by the Upperly Convention and Visitors Bureau. And, of course, this weekend, Big Freeze going on.
Hey, don't bother looking for the medallion.
Yeah,
though.
medallion's
It was already
done.
found.
Yep. If you didn't hear already, Jay got the medallion, and but we will bring you updates as we have them with the Big Freeze. Some of the things aren't maybe gonna cooperate with the weather. We're
Supposed to
looking at
snow.
40s and 50s the next few days too.
Yeah, but it's supposed to snow on Thursday.
Okay, so we'll have to just see. Otherwise, Power 96 will be bringing you coverage of the Broomball tournament that is scheduled to take place at Lakeview School. And myself and Miss Amber Munson will be giving you the play-by-play, Caldy as well. That goes from 9 until 2, just depending on how many teams. We'll give you updates throughout the day on that. We'll be showing the video, live streaming that from our YouTube channel. And then, of course, the finals, we will bring the live play-by-play on that. Caldy will be there with us, like I said, as well, running camera. We'll have our Tiger Sports Saturday live from Lakeview School from 11 until noon. And all, like I said, all that, again, is going to be based on the weather. Let's take a quick moment and thank all of our sports boosters, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and that's bring you live local sports year-round here on Power 96. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Elf Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarksville, the Overhead Door Company, the Overly Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, Marthaler Honda in Owatonna, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, Wasika Inc., and our newest sports booster, Northland Buildings, Rich Yost. So once again, thank you to all of our sports boosters. And like I said, we're about a minute and a half here. We kind of already went through the standings here and everything's looking. Of course, your Albert Lee boys, this is the final home game here of the season. They're sitting at 15-8.
Regular.
Yep, the season. Yeah, regular season. With a record of 7-3 in the Big Nine, sitting on 14 points. And here comes your Albert Lee Tigers out onto the ice. Felix going to get ready to get his camera rolling here.
They're dressed in their all baby blues with the black pinstriping.
Yep. I know, not necessarily Jay's favorite. I don't mind them. To me, they're a little easier to see the numbers now where we're sitting. When we were up in our booth, the radio booth, like we were on for Saturday night's game, the girls, you know, when you're up there looking through that netting, kind of hard to see the black numbers. But where we're at now, like I said, definitely easy to see. Of course, like Jay had said earlier, your Mankato East Cougars wearing, looks like yellow shoulders and then black all the way down and then yellow socks.
Very, very old school look on these jerseys. Kind of reminds me of the old Boston Bruins.
About 4, well, they stopped the clock here, so we're going to get ready for the starting lineups. Once again, this is the Dawson Limousine pregame show, and here is your starting lineups.
Did you get them, Dave?
Not from Mankato East, but we do have, there's your starting lineups there for Albert Lee. Of course, Coach Erickson bringing those. Here comes the Tiger Buddies out onto the ice. Full crew here out again tonight. You have the American flag, the red Tiger flag, the Minnesota flag, the light blue Tiger flag, and the dark blue. Oh! And it blew a tire down there.
It's fitting it was that flag.
And so here they come out there. Of course, Tiger Buddies pair up with varsity players, and they do a little meet and greet, get some pictures before the game, stuff like that.
We would like to take a moment to recognize one of our Albert Lee Tigers. At last week's game against the Winona Windhawks, defense Zayden Brua achieved his 100th career point.
Right now they're just talking about how last week Zayden Brua did get his 100th career point.
One of the only Tiger defensemen that has made this accomplishment. Congratulations, Zayden.
Did he say one of the only or the only?
One of the only.
Yeah, one of the only defensive players to get that honor. All right, Mankato East Cougars. Jay, here's the starting lineup.
Starting in goals, number 1, Braden Bernard. Your defense is number 16, Luke Levens. And number 19, Ryan Kim. Your right wing is number 22, Edward Engen. Left wing is number 7, Landon Hagelin. And number 11, Jack Fugazi. That is a very senior-heavy starting lineup there.
And here is your starting lineups for your Alberta Tigers, brought to you by Dawson Limousine.
Number 30, Owen Hansen's going to be between the pipes tonight, folks. His defense out in front of him is going to be number 8, Ethan Hauser, and number 14, Zayden Brua. Your wingers are going to be number 9, Casey Elvey, number 10, Drake Sternhagen, and the center is going to be none other than number 17, Jacob Coker. Ladies and gentlemen, your Albert Lee Tigers.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and take our first break here for the national anthem. We will be back here momentarily with the face-off here from the historic Roy Nice Marina. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage at Albert Lee Boys Tiger Hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Hey, it's Conrad from the Albert Lee CVB, here to remind you of the Big Freeze happening Saturday, February 14th on Valentine's Day. We have a medallion hunt from the Chamber, live music at the 112, broomball tournament at Lakeview Park, the plunge for the field at the Edgewater Bay Pavilion, and a mermaid to check out as well. The ice fishing tournament at City Beach, the chili cook-off bake sale at the Pavilion, Galentine's Day downtown, and a Krispy Kreme drive-thru. Be sure to check out the Big Freeze, February 14th.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn-Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And back here, first period, brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Hey, folks, if you're looking for some work to be done there, give Adam a call. Of course, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, family-owned and operated business, proudly serving the Albert Lee area since 2012. They have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. Give Adam a call at 507-320-0575 today. All right, here we're going to get our Boxcast YouTube, all that going here. And here we go. Of course, your Tigers in the baby blue. East in
navy blue, Dave?
Baby blue. Face off, looks like it should be. It is Coker, and Tiger's going to control this. Sternhagen, he dumps that back to his defensive pairing, and they're trying to move that forward, but East right there to block that, picked back up by the defense here for the Tigers, as that's Brua. Brua tries to work that forward. It's going to be intercepted at center ice.
Way offside.
Whoa, and a big collision right away to start, as I believe that was Brua. Of course, yeah, offsides on East. Of course, 0-0 right now here in the first period. Face-off will be at neutral ice here as Coker takes it. Tips that back to Brua. Brua gonna go work this over. And we already have another whistle. I'm not sure why.
They're going to give Brua
to the box.
A penalty or something.
That's what it looks like.
Both of them. They're going to take them both.
To me, it looks like a cross check and a slash.
I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to write stuff down because you don't know how to do it.
So here, 16:33, we already got our first set of penalties, but it's on both of them. So still a 5-on-5 action here. East is going to go ahead and win the face-off as they keep it down in the Tigers zone. Do take a shot. That's going to go wide. Now, yeah, Miners. So Brua and number 22. Both 2 minutes for slashing, I guess. Okay. East still working this down in the zone. Take another shot and save by Hansen.
Ooh! Dun, dun, dun!
It's always a good sound here. All right, folks. One shot on goal so far for East. None for the Tigers. It's 0-0 with 16:04 to go. Face off on the far side in the Tiger zone. Going to be controlled by the Tigers. They work this behind the net. They're going to move this forward. It will go up.
No ice.
No icing as it was tipped.
A pass by themselves.
Yeah.
The Tigers look a little rusty right now, Dave. Huh? How about it?
They're definitely trying to get their, well, and as we're saying that, very, very physical so
That's
far.
Brownlee.
Yeah, Brownlee. Oh,
He stood up. That's a Tiger goal.
So
that's a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal.
Seth Scholl picks up that puck, and from what I could tell, there was just so much collision up front. It looks like he went and just tipped that in for a goal. 1-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. I'm watching this back on the YouTube here quick, and it was a huge collision, and he did. So Ash Scholl collided with the defender. They got that to go in. So 1-0 here in favor of your Tigers. We'll hear what the call is here. Face-off, Tigers dumped it down. Okay, Tyler Balfe ended up, so it was deflected out front. And so
19-15-13, Dave.
1-0 here in the first. East working this down in the Tiger zone, takes one shot from near the point. We're going to keep it in here as it was rebounded out. Tigers, though, will intercept it. It's going to be moved forward. Sternhagen tries to pass it through. And where we were going with this originally, Jay, yeah, the passing right now, not very crisp and clean like we normally see the Tigers do. Out front here is going to, and that's a huge collision. No arm there.
That was a good hockey play.
As Alvey goes into the boards pretty hard, but he's back up. East brings us down into the Tiger zone. Tigers, though, trying to get this out. And they're going to move this forward just out of reach of Sternhagen. They're saying
they're going to leave it off.
Okay, so Sternhagen, he goes down there trying to contest it. He'll get a stick on that, but the puck gets back out into neutral ice. 14:22 to go here. East has it down in their own zone as Tigers trying to hold this in. Gets up into neutral ice. East working on the far side. They're going to take a shot. Hansen save. Couldn't get the rebound. And then it ended up going on the far side. East still has it. Working, and it's going to be intercepted by the Tigers as this is going to be Scott. He goes and tries to get that down, but East is going to tip that away.
Tried to be too fancy there, David.
Back behind the net there. Still, Tigers trying to get this moved out, but East is putting a lot of pressure in to keep it in. Now it will go up. This should be an icing. And it will, as the Tigers just tried to get that cleared out. And 4 shots on goal so far for East, 1 for the Tigers. Yet it's 1-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard in favor of the Tigers. 13:29 to go here in your G2 into a door and Gutters by G2 first. Face off on the far side, the Tiger zone.
I don't think we can really count on that scoreboard being correct, Dave. As I look across, I don't see Wade over there. I see what looks to be Amber Jensen. And so we're not going to get a true accurate shot on goal tonight.
Okay. Yeah, Wade normally he's very particular with that. Tigers do bring this down to the zone. Quick shot there. And it's going to be by Scholl again, but
I'm
it's
not-
going to be tipped out up front.
I'm not saying Amber's bad at that job. She's a great scorekeeper. She just she doesn't like to judge shots on goal. She leaves it up to the box workers.
The Tigers are going to bring this down through. Brua will get a shot on goal, but it's going to be deflected and tipped back down into the Tigers zone. Tigers going to pick this up. That's going to be, I believe that is going to be Hauser. Yep, Hauser moves that forward to Brua. Brua forward, trying to get that over to Ulvey, just out of reach, so East will pick that up. Tigers do go ahead and, they just about had that as Sternhagen just had it ripped from him. But they get it back again. It's going to be Ulvey. Ulvey working this down, tries to get it centered for Kolker, and going to just be out in front a little bit. Now on the far side. Going to be picked up. Collision back there. Tigers do get a shot on goal. Hauser's going to pick that up. Shot from near the point from Brua. And that's going to go just wide as it's deflected. Still held in here now. Hauser, he'll dump that back down from the point to Kolker, but East will pick that up. And that goes moved forward. And East did go ahead and try to get a nice clean shot, but it was deflected out front. They do hold that in on the rebound from the point. Another shot. It's going to go off of Hansen. Picked up on the near the point by East. And before they turn it over, Tigers are going to go ahead and pick this up, move it into neutral ice, and then it's going to be dumped back into the Tiger zone. East working on the Tiger far side. They're going to go out to the point. Shot's going to go wide right, and now we'll bounce out to the near side. This will be picked up by the Tigers as Brua moves that forward, and he's going to have it poke checked away for a second, and he's going to try for a backhander, and then I'm not sure who got that out in front.
It is Sternhagen.
Okay, so it looks like Sternhagen's going to get that. Puck did bounce around. I believe even we seen hit in there from Persig, so we'll wait to see the call. Like I said, kind of bouncing back and forth there a little bit. I had even lost it. It all started, though, with Brua bringing that in on the backhander that somehow missed. Not sure how it missed, but it did. So Jay will get the call here as it's announced. And Tigers, that's another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. Tigers now lead 2-0 here over East early in the first period. So Sternhagen, of course, with the goal, like you're saying. Face-off is at neutral ice, and that is going to be tipped up and out of play. That's a David Valerio puck out of play. Jay, what do you got there on that score?
10 from 14.
10 from 14, all right. 10:44 to go here in your first period.
I was going to say that was set up perfectly by Brua. Brua made an outstanding hockey play to essentially dribble that with his skates because it wasn't on his stick, but he was able to fish it out with his skate, pull it back, go backhand, and then it found its way over to Sternhagen, and Sternhagen just tipped it in.
Tigers did win the faceoff.
Tipped it in.
Took that down into the east zone. A couple of opportunities to try to get it centered. Unfortunately, nothing went. Now the East will tip that out into neutral ice and actually goes into the Tiger zone for a second. Tigers dump that down in the east zone. East picks it back up. They're going to take it on the near side. Weaving and diving through players, and a shot on goal is going to be saved by Hansen. So right now they're saying 6-on-6 for the shots on goal. But Albert Lee is leading 2-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Information Service scoreboard. Face-off's going to come on the near side in the Tiger zone. And that's going to be tipped out, controlled by the Tigers. And this is going to be moved on the outside by Ulvey. Ulvey will run into the defender there and lose the puck. So East is going to pick it up. East now will try to work this through. They do get it out into neutral ice, and then they dump it into the Tiger zone. Now down on the near side in the Tiger zone, kind of in the area we can't really see. Looks like the puck was maybe froze. They get it out. East working this out, but it's going to be turned over, and here comes Ulvey. Casey Ulvey working on the far side. Takes a shot. Rebound picked up by East. Sternhagen will intercept it on the near side. Dumps it back to Kolker. Kolker trying, weaving in and out. Tries to get that centered in, but it'll be pushed out to Brua. Brua with a shot. Puck was out in the open. Now back out to Hauser near the point. Hauser with a shot, and eventually the puck will be frozen. And East definitely sensing some frustration here early. A lot of pushing and shoving. A little bit of words back and forth. Hence, it's good we don't have a microphone on the ice and we don't have these players mic'd up. Face off on the near side. Looks like it is going to be Scott taking the face off. And gets that out towards Steeler.
Your laugh reminds me of the Penguin Batman so much.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be held in by Brew. Brew, the shot's going to go just wide. Picked up there along the wall by Scott and by Hauser. But East is going to go ahead and push that through. It goes down into the Tiger zone on the near side.
East is so physical right now.
East trying to keep this in. These Tigers kind of trying to push that out.
They're just banging bodies all over the place.
Yeah, very physical play so far. And I think that's what's kind of causing the Tigers to not be able to get that many good passes out there because they are playing very physical. Out at neutral ice, East tries to dump that into the Tiger zone. It's going to be picked up, though, by the Tigers. It's going to be Brua on the far side. He runs into a couple defenders, will lose the puck. Now it's behind the East net. It does get out into the open before East picks it up, brings it through neutral ice, down into the Tiger zone on the near side. Shot's going to go wide and travel behind the net. East will pick this back up, take a shot from the point, save Hansen. Puck now down on the near side, fighting for it. Both teams, looks like East gets it out. East is going to get opening, but unable to connect anything there. Tigers go ahead and dump that out into neutral ice. East has to retouch. They're going to go ahead and bring this back in. Tigers, though, right there, as that is a beautiful play.
What kind of pass is that?
Yeah, it was a beautiful play by Steeler, but, and he just could not get that forward. Looked like he was going towards both.
He passed it 900 miles an hour, and he was 2 feet from him.
A lot of adrenaline running.
Yeah.
7:28 to go here in the first period. Once again, brought to you by G2 Window and Doors and Gutters by GT. 2-0 in favor of Albert Lee. Face off on the near side. It's going to be go ahead and be pushed out. East does get a stick on it, dump it back into the Tiger zone. East takes a shot. It's going to go wide right and bounce back out. They do hold it in for a second before it's picked up by the Tigers. Here comes Brownlee. Brownlee will bring that in. He gets it back towards Bolf. Bolf gets hit there along the boards. Loses the puck. East is going to go ahead and regain it. Brings it down into these Tiger zone. Tries to center. Picked up there by her. Now again, puck out in the open.
Nope, no goal. And Bill Fedork is laying full claim to that. He blew the whistle early, and he knows it. That was a Mankato goal. But Bill Fedork blew it dead almost immediately. But he's admitting it.
Yeah. And of course, where his angle was at, it looked like it was frozen, but it somehow got out of Hansen's hand. So we're going to see a face-off on the near side in the Tiger zone. East cannot keep this in as collisions along the boards. Not sure who got hit, but you could hear it up here. Tigers do move this forward, dump it down into the East zone. Going to be down there fighting for it. Looked like at first was going to be Olvie. Tigers can't keep that in as East gets it out neutral ice, takes it into the Tiger zone. On the near side, it's going to be pushed down. Pushed down. They do get it centered. It's going to be picked up from Sternhagen as it was a fight for it behind the net. Sternhagen cannot control it. He finally does get a stick on it. And they'll hold this in as Brua from the near side. Now we'll bring that down into the corner. Still fighting for it. Gets it up for Sternhagen. Sternhagen tried to backhand it to Brua. Still fighting for it down in that corner. Off of a ref. Big collision behind the net. East and the Tigers fighting for it. It's held in, though, by the Tigers. It looks like that was an Ulvey shot that was rebounded by East. East could not get it cleared out. So the Tigers maintained it. They took a shot. That's going to go a little wide. Picked up now by East. East bringing it through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. Picked back up, moved forward. And that, I believe that's Ulvey that could not get that push forward as he took a hit as he was doing that. Scott down there, he tries to move it over, and he's going to get hit. So here comes East. They're going to pick that up, get it out neutral ice.
5 minutes to go here in the what period, Dave?
This is the GT window and door, and Gutters by GT first period. Puck traveling back and forth. Scott somehow, actually that was Persick got it over to Scott. Scott just went over to the net.
Gotta hit the net, boys.
Picked back up, rebounded, stolen. Tried to backhand over towards Scott again, but unable to reach as East is going to take this from behind their net. Goes out into neutral ice. It's 2-on-2 as they bring that down into the Tiger zone. Down on the near side, fighting for it. East is trying to get something working. They get it out to the point. Shot saved by Hansen. Another rebounded shot by East.
That never got through.
Nope.
That was a great block by Hauser.
And now East controlling this on the near side or far side. They do get it out.
Another great play by Hauser.
Yeah, Hauser.
Hauser's 2 for 2.
And here we go. A little extracurricular activity going on there out front. So we'll see the refs in there right away. Player for
Steeler.
East still going after Steeler. Referee just breaking him up. So not sure if that ended up being a puck out of play or if it was frozen there by Hansen. But 4:02 to go here in your first period. 2-0 still in favor of Albert Lee. Face off on the near side, picked up by East. They're going to control it behind the Tiger net. Tries to get it out towards the middle. It was pushed back behind the net. Picked up there by Brownlee. Now over to the near side. Picked up by the Tigers. They're going to go ahead and try to move this forward. A really high pass that could not get a stick on that. But it's going to be picked up in the Tiger zone again as East just dumped that down. East really controlling neutral ice here. Tigers having a tough time trying to get this cleared out as they'll move this forward, but somehow it gets tipped back. Hansen save. Her picks that up. Her trying to get this moved out. And here's going to be Brownlee. Brownlee works on the near side. Tries to get that centered. He's going to have a big collision down there along the boards on the far side. Now still,
he's going to go. Six was just literally pounding on him. Like literally pounding on him.
For those of you that are able to watch this or can go back and watch it, it's getting real testy here, folks. And that's going to be 2 minutes for number 6 from East, as we'll see what he's going to get called here. Refs are talking about it. Oh, they're going to take both, too.
For retaliation.
Yep. So we're waiting to see these calls.
Both for cross-checking.
Erickson not happy with the call. The referee is talking to the East coaches. I'm assuming 2 minutes for each.
Coincidental.
Yeah.
I think that's a little light for 6 there.
I was going to say, I thought that would have been
6 was literally throwing fists without throwing fists.
Now they're going to talk some more here. Not sure. They do not know where they're going to put this puck right now.
Well, technically it should be outside the zone because we had 2 penalties in the zone, so this should be a neutral zone draw.
And they're talking about it right now. Even the referees are not agreeing to what the call should be. 3:04 to go, by the way. 2-0 in favor of Albert Lee on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. So they are going to bring this out into neutral ice.
That's the right call.
And looks like it's going to be Sternhagen going to take this face-off in the neutral zone here. Tigers did get that into the east zone for a second before it was taken away, but Sternhagen, he'll go ahead and push that down into the east zone. They try to get that cleared out. It bounces off Sternhagen. Then we're going to see Kolker. Kolker tries to get that to Sternhagen before it gets tipped back out neutral ice. Brua just dumps that down. So 2-minute coincidental is what they said, both for cross-checking, okay?
Yes, sir.
Down behind the east zone. East trying to get this cleared out. Tigers doing everything they can to hold that, but it will be put out into neutral ice. Kolker gets it over to Brua. Brua now working this forward. And shot! Brua somehow did not go in, as I believe that was Alvey. Now down on the near side. Picked up by East. East will get this through out to neutral ice before it's picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen now waiting, trying to get something moving. He's going to blow a tire down there, and East is going to pick this up. Sternhagen was trying to get that over to Alvey. It's going to be pushed down into the Tiger zone on the near side. Fighting for it down there. A couple players, like I said, kind of out of our line sight with all the fans standing up down there right now. But it does get pushed out into the far side, and now we're going to have a whistle.
Got a penalty on somebody.
Looks like it's going to be Hauser. So we will have 2 minutes from Hauser. Not sure what holding. So this is a David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. If you need to buy or sell your home, don't worry, David Valerio can help you. Go see him at Robert Hoffman Realty or give him a call at 507-318-0247. Face off on the far side. 2 minutes for holding on Hauser. East controls this near the point. They're going to take a shot, saved out front, and cleared by the Tigers as they send that down length of the ice. East is going to pick this up. Not before Scott comes down and takes a little look. You have Scott there. You also have Steeler down in there. Just trying to look to see. East is going to bring this up into neutral ice. They do somehow hold it as there was a battle for it near the line. East is going to send this cross ice to the near side.
Minutes to go here in the first period.
Yeah, they'll go ahead and get that centered for number 17. He takes a shot. It's going to go wide. Held in on the near side. They're going to push that in, and a shot going to be deflected by Brua. East is going to pick this up. They're going to go cross ice, and a shot and a save by Hansen.
Old dog in his house.
32.8 seconds left here in the GT Window and Door Gutters by GT first period. 54 seconds left on the penalty kill brought to you by David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Face off on the near side. In the Tiger zone, it's going to be controlled by the Tigers behind the net. Just trying to keep that moved out. Somehow it does get sent up. Shot by number 7, I believe.
20 seconds.
Yep, and then Tigers do get a clear. And here comes East from behind their net, bringing it through neutral ice, bring it down into the Tiger zone. On the near side, down in the corner. And he'll run into a couple of Tigers. Still fighting for it there on the near side corner, and there is the buzzer. Once again, first period was brought to you by G2 Window and Door and Gutters by GT on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. It is Albert Lee 2, Mankato East Cougars 0. And I tell you what, it's been a very aggressive game so far, Jay.
Yeah, a lot of bodies, a lot of commotion, a lot of chit-chat. Good game of hockey so far.
Yeah, and a couple penalties maybe could have been called differently. Maybe a couple more. I mean, they're kind of letting them play both sides of the puck, really. So we'll just see what the second period is going to bring us. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick break here in the action. It's also 8 o'clock, so that's time for station identification. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage. Albert Lee Tiger Boys Hockey, as it's the final home game of the season for your Albert Lee Tiger Boys.
Regular season.
Before they try to push their way through state. We'll be right back with more from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Any means sections.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Lots of guys buy jewelry this time of year. Call it Valentine's Day insurance. Hey, you need something to help her forget about that dead bait you left in the car after last week's ice fishing trip. But insuring collectibles like jewelry and even Uncle Ed's comic book collection can be complicated. The experts at Americana Insurance can walk you through the ins and outs and make sure your investment is covered. Trust us, you'll thank yourself. Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Wells, and Ellendale. Look us up at AmericanaInsurance.com. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Hey, it's Conrad from the Albert Lee CVB, here to remind you of the Big Freeze happening Saturday, February 14th on Valentine's Day. We have a medallion hunt from the Chamber, live music at the 112, broomball tournament at Lakeview Park, the plunge for the field at the Edgewater Bay Pavilion, and a mermaid to check out as well. The ice fishing tournament at City Beach, the chili cook-off bake sale at the Pavilion, Galentine's Day downtown, and a Krispy Kreme drive-thru. Be sure to check out the Big Freeze, February 14th.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer. Your dream smile is just a call away. Want a stunning smile from the best in the business? Dr. Gleich at Elf Orthodontics specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. Looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth? Ask about Invisalign. Your best smile is just a call away. Schedule your complimentary consultation today and take the first step towards the smile you've always wanted. Elf Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lea location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lea, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On-the-Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
Save more at Hy-Vee. Earn Fuel Saver rewards on over 1,000 items at your Albert Lea Hy-Vee with your Hy-Vee Perks card. Don't have a card? Sign up today. It's free. Go to Hy-Vee.com/perks.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or going for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna call Jake's Pizza and order one for me and you. Just call 373-7350, 373-7350, 373-7350, Jake's Pizza.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And we're back from the Albert Lea City Arena. Of course, the Roy Nystrom Arena here as we're getting ready for period number 2 here in about 4 minutes. Albert Lea Tigers leading 2-0 over the visiting Mankato East Cougars. Jay, before we went on the break, talking very physical game out there tonight.
Yeah, a lot of just good hockey. It's we're seeing both ends, up, down, left, right, bodies being thrown, luck of the puck, right? So that first goal by the Tigers, it was the lucky one, and then that second one was beautifully created by Brua with the hockey sense to, I won't say ditch the stick, but he really ditched the stick, and he dribbled it between his skates to pull it back, and got it over to Sternhagen, and boom, boom. But yeah, so that it's always weird luck. The Tigers' first goal was weird luck. Second one was a lot of skill, but the Cougars they're just out manning the Tigers. That whole first period, it was way more physical by Mankato, but the Tigers are on the good end of the scoreboard.
Yeah, 14 shots on goal for East and 10 for Albert Lee, but 2-0 in favor there. Kind of looking coming into this game, very, very close as far as the records. A lot of these players have played each other for, quite a few years, all the way from youth on up to high school. Of course, this is the last time in the regular season that this senior group...
learning. It only took him 4 times.
Well, I know, but you can say season and then postseason. See, that's
it's
where I
the
normally
same
was.
season, Dave.
But like I said, it's one of those kind of emotional nights for some of these players out here, the seniors, especially their parents. Of course, if you have not got on our new Facebook page, make sure you do that. But looking through Facebook earlier, a lot of the parents very emotional coming into tonight, and you just know that it's going to be one of those games that this senior group is going to leave their hearts out on the ice tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're definitely seeing that as well. About a minute and a half here or so to go before teams come back out on the ice. I want to thank our in-game sponsors again. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Locking Glass, Freeborn Maori Electric Cooperative, Davey Valerial at Robert Hoffman Realty, Southern Minnesota Branding, and the Alberley Convention and Visitors Bureau. Of course, this second period is going to be brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. And if you haven't seen their Facebook page, they have quite a few things to offer right now, especially for the month of February.
Oh, yeah?
But maybe you're looking for that last-minute Valentine's Day gift. Get on out and go see Jody and her staff. Of course, between tanning, tiger clothing, regular clothing, purses. They have so much stuff there. And especially with the multiple tanning options, they have every type of tanning option that you can think of out there. But visit them in the Skyline Plaza or give them a call at 507-377-8267 to schedule your next visit. Here come your Albert Lee Tigers. Of course, tonight wearing their baby blues. And like I said, now where we sit now near center ice, a little easier to see the numbers. Unless their backs are to us, then really tough to see. So 15 seconds to go here. East will be on the ice, and here comes East onto the ice now.
I like your penguin laugh, Dave.
I know you do. It's very Batman-esque, right?
No. It's very penguin-y-esque.
Very penguin-y-esque. There we go.
I think over the years it gets more believable because you start to look like the penguin more and more and more.
Which one? The Danny DeVito version?
Yeah. Now we just need to get webs on your fingers and you can just go whack, 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 whack.
I'm out on that, Jay. We're going to have 21 seconds left of a Davey Valerial at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. As I was saying before, maybe you're looking to buy or sell your next home. Go visit him at 223 East William Street here in Albert Lee. Of course, Robert Hoffman Realty has been voted top realtor by the Albert Lee Tribune readers for quite a few years, and you can experience why. All right, here comes puck drop, center ice. Coker gets that back towards her. Her's going to go ahead and just get that cleared down. East now, of course, going from our left to our right. Albert Lee going right to left. Here comes East. They're going to go ahead and work this through into neutral ice.
Nice play by Ben Herr.
Yeah, Herr, of course, Nate Herr. He likes to call him Ben. did a very nice.
What are we?
What's the
Offsides? Offsides?
Okay, so, well, and you just said it. Her did great. He actually tipped that back in. I suppose they didn't think that it had crossed, but it did. And now your Tigers, they're back to full strength. So 16:37 to go, 2-0 Tigers. Face off on the near side in the neutral zone, controlled by your Tigers, as Kolker will push that forward into the far side, into the east zone. Goalie does come out of net to pick that up behind, and Tigers do somehow get a stick on it. They're going to take a shot.
It's loose.
Yep, cannot be controlled by the goalie. There is
Shattered
a stick
stick.
down. Yep. As Kolker looks like it's his stick.
It's a nice $400 piece of garbage right now.
Yeah, East is going to bring this on the near side, down in the Tigers zone in the corner. Back and forth it goes, picked up by Brua. Brua's going to move this forward to Alvi, but it's going to be intercepted. And here comes East back down to the Tiger zone on the far side to send that behind the Tiger net, down in the near side corner before it's picked up by number 17 for East. He'll dump that in, and it goes all the way around and out into neutral ice. Now the Tigers, though, will control this from inside their zone. Number 9 for East, trying to play a little havoc here. Dumped forward for Steeler. Steeler can't control, and East is going to get a stick on it. And back into the Tiger zone on the far side corner. Send it crossed ice all the way to the near side near the point.
Yes, fans, he is saying crossed
I
again.
said cross. You don't. Oh, I'm not sure what blown tire there. Someone went flying. I think East thought that should have been a penalty. But Tigers do dump that down into the East zone. East will pick this back up, though. Going to bring that over to the near side. And that's Steeler. Steeler dumps that back down into the East zone. Here comes Scott. Scott trying to cause a little havoc down there, as it's Scott and Olvie. And East picks it up. Then Albert Lee takes it over. Persig with a shot. Not going to get to the net, though, as it goes wide. Held in here by the Tigers, as here comes Persig again. Persig trying to get something centered. Unable to, as it will go out to East. And Tigers do intercept it there at neutral ice. Dump that back in as Steeler dumps that in. On the far side, East brings us through now into neutral ice, into the Tiger zone. Going to dump that deep before it's picked up by the Tigers. Kerr is going to go ahead and work this. He tries to get that over towards Persig and cannot. East is going to take a shot from near the point. It's going to go off of Hansen and then up towards the far side before East regains it. Gets it back dumped down. Herr's going to intercept it. He's going to go ahead and dump that into neutral ice. East picks that up in their zone. 13:40 to go here in the second period. Brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Tigers still lead 2-0. Going back and forth, not sure what.
It's a hook on somebody, but
to me it looks like Balf is going back to the box.
But this period's a lot more well balanced. Mankato is controlling the emotions. They're not getting very frustrated so far, and it's been good hockey up and down here. Unlike the last 5 minutes that we've seen of the first period, where it was very emotionally charged.
So Balf goes 2 minutes for hooking there, and we have another Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Face-off controlled by East as they're going to work this back and forth near the point. Back out in the middle. A slap shot there real quick. One-timer from number 16 is going to go wide of the net. East is going to pick this back up. They go back out near the point. Another shot's going to go wide of the net. And they're going to still hold this in, as now they're going to go ahead and take another shot. Hansen, save.
The power play goal.
Yep, East is going to get the rebound and get in. So East gets a goal, and now it is 2-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Hansen did get the first save, and the rebound went right onto the stick of the East skater. And that's how it is now a 2-1 game. 13:02 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Face-off will be at center ice here as we see Polker take that, and it's going to be controlled by East as the ref gets basic. Oh! The ref is down, and he gets basically his backside tattooed by a puck. East is going to control this down in their zone. All that the referee could do is sit and smile and try to get up. Who's the score on that, Jay?
I had 9 from 17, but she just said 9 from 16.
Okay. Albert Lee's going to pick this up in neutral ice and then dump it down into the East zone. East repicks this up, brings it from behind their net. And we'll get that forward to 17, but it's going to go for an offside. And the East fans are not happy on this. There was just that slight delay with getting it pushed forward. It was enough of a hesitation. The referee still has a grimace on his face there, Jay.
Well, he got pounded, and then they shot the puck at him. I wonder if they realize that he's not the one that's actually calling the penalty. He's just the linesman.
Yeah, and he literally is just ducking and diving, trying to get out of the way now. Tigers do control the faceoff. They take it down to the East zone. Shot is going to go wide as they were looking for the rebound, but it's picked. 50-50. I got to listen to this. And it is not me. That stinks. I guess I got to go to work tomorrow as I did not win the 50-50 here. 9-8. Yeah, not me, unfortunately. Felix, that means there's no more chocolate chip cookies tonight. That's unfortunate. He shakes his head. All right, getting back to the action here. East controlling the puck here down in the Tiger zone as Tigers do get that dumped out into neutral ice. Could go for an icing, but it will not. As East picks this back up, brings it through neutral ice, down on the far side. Going to see Hauser down there contesting. He gets a stick on it. Down on the corner, East comes back out with it, and they're going to go ahead and get the puck near the net, but saved by Hansen. Olvey tries to get that pushed forward, but it's going to be intercepted at neutral ice. Now picked back up by the Tigers. They'll move it forward, intercepted by East. 10:44 to go here in your second period. Still 2-1 in favor of your Tigers. East is going to control this on the far side in their zone. Moves it through into neutral ice. And now into the Tiger zone. Going to take a quick shot, save by Hansen. So far on the scoreboard, it says 21 shots on goal for East, 12 for your Tigers. Like I said, still 2-1 in favor of your Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Face-off is going to be on the near side in the Tiger zone. And that's going to be a quick shot from East on the face-off into the glove of Hansen. So 22 shots on goal now. Hansen playing really well tonight there in net. Just that one rebound that we could not control gave the 2-1 score. Down on the far side. Tigers tried to move that forward. And down behind their net. Here comes 17. He's going to go ahead and pick it up. Gets that centered, but no one there for East as the Tigers now get their stick on it. Trying to move this forward, and they're going to get that push forward. As here comes Kolker. Kolker tries to get over to Olvey. Olvey can't connect. And here comes East. East picks it up. They dump that into neutral ice, but it's dumped back in by Olvey into the East zone. Behind the Mankato net. Down now on the near side. A couple of collisions happening down there. And Albert Lee does get that centered.
Oh, you're good, boss.
And can't get it towards the net. It's going to be, Sternhagen. He'll backhand that towards Kolker. Kolker now towards her. Her tries to work that through. Kolker's going to have to get back to it. On the far side, he'll just dump that down. Puck will travel all the way over into the near side corner before it's picked up by the Tigers. Sternhagen's going to go ahead and try to get something centered. Actually tries to go towards Kolker. Can't get there And then a shot from near the point, as that was Olvie, and that one's going to be deflected out front. Tigers pick this back up. Olvie cannot get that in. Picked out by her. Her's going to take a shot. That's going to go wide.
It's a nice defensive play there by East, number 6. Selling the body.
East picks this up, brings us into the Tigers zone before he collides with her. And here comes Olvie bringing this on the near side through neutral ice down into the East zone. But he's going to have a collision and lose the puck. So East takes over, working now across ice over to the far side. Number 11 tried to dump that in, but Tigers intercept. Somehow East gets a stick, sends that down behind the Tiger net. And here's the Tigers going to pick that up as her tries to move that forward. It will go for an icing, though, as a collision out front. Cannot get the pass clean. 8:22 to go here in the second period. Once again brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. Tigers leading 2-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Face off on the far side. Looks like it's going to be Steeler maintaining that, but it's going to be picked away. East will get a shot from 16 near the point. It's going to be deflected out front. Hansen did get a save. Here comes the Tigers. We're going to see Hauser bringing this neutral ice down into the East zone. He's going to have it. I think everybody lost the puck. Somehow it went up in the air, and somehow East gets down there along the near side. And he's going to go ahead and try to get this dumped back behind the Tiger net. Try to move that forward, and it's going to be a collision there as that's going to be Scott. We'll get that moved forward. But East takes it over from their zone. Number 16 weaving through traffic into the Tiger zone. Going to take a shot, and they Cougar there blowing a tire. And here comes Brewer. Brewer working now on the near side. He takes it alone. Tries to get that over towards Scott and was not able to. So East takes back over, and they're going to go ahead and turn it over and near the blue line as Tiger's going to take a quick line change here. East bringing this out of their zone on the far side.
Nice.
Yep, dumped in, and they do get that centered, but no one there on the rebound. Tigers dump that back through. Scholl is going to go ahead and keep this in neutral ice before East brings it on the near side. Will lose it. Tigers move that back into neutral ice. Both tried to steal that. He's going to just get that taken away. And then
Brew is going to go to the box for a hook.
Yeah, I didn't see the arm up right away, but it was down here on the near side corner. And yeah, so Brewer, 2 minutes for the hooking. Will take us back to a David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Going to see a face-off at 6:42 on the far side.
Mankato is 1 for 1 on the power play in this period, looking to even the scoreboard up.
That's going to be cleared by Kolker. It's all the way down, picked up by the Cougars behind their net, bringing it through neutral ice. And now on the near side, he's going to work his way through from behind the Tiger net. Now he'll go out towards the point, passes it over to 16. 16 will get that pass back to number 9. 9's going to try to get that back over to 16, but the Tigers going to get a stick on it. Try to get that cleared out. They cannot. Cougars do take a shot. It's going to go wide of the net, and referees almost get taken out again. 17 holds that in for East. Over to 16, back to 17 near the point. Dump that down on the near side. Number 9 going to control. Gets that back out near the point. He will try to get that centered and could not get that with a one-timer. Back over on the near side.
Off the bar.
Yeah.
Off the bar.
Had him play.
Had him beat top corner, and you just hit the bar. Yeah, and that is Robert Hoffman, Davey Valerio puck out of play. David.
So face-off will come on the near side. 57 seconds to go on that penalty kill by Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. It's going to be Aldi Gets it down in the corners, picked up by East. East trying to set something up as they go back out towards the point, cross ice. And there is Olvey to cause a little chaos. And East has to kind of reset up. They take a one-timer, and that one goes
rising
over.
missile from 16.
Goes over the net. They're still working near the point. We'll get it centered up, down deep, before the Tigers get a stick on it. Can't get that cleared out as 16 holds it in. He's going to take a shot, and that's goes
a goal.
In. So it is 2-2 after that successful power play.
That was off of O-Dog's shoulder, and it somehow just slipped in.
5 minutes to go here in your second period, and it's all tied up 2-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation.
You know, those
Service
penalties are tough to kill. You got your number one defenseman in the box, the guy that logs the most penalty kill minutes, not on the ice to help. You know, it was always a nightmare for me when Josh would take those penalties, knowing that he's the number one penalty killer, and he can't help.
Yeah. Face-off was controlled by East. Before it's picked up by Scholl. Scholl's going to take his shot. That's going to go up over the net. East picks this up, bringing it now on the near side. They're going to send that down, and that will go for an icing. So 7 for Mankato from 9-2. We're going to see a face-off down in the East zone.
I don't think 7 was on the ice. I didn't have 7.
Coker going to take this on the near side. Controlled by the Tigers. A shot from Olvey. Gets deflected out front. Now picked back up. Held in by the Tigers as here comes Sternhagen. Sternhagen works this on the far side. He's going to go ahead and have it tipped away behind the net. And held in by Hauser.
Coker.
And Coker. And now it will be dumped out. Brua will get there first. No icing as Brua gets hit down, a light hit, down on the far side corner. Move forward from behind the Tiger net. Up. Here comes Brua. Brua has Coker on the outside. Cannot connect as it goes just wide down on the near side. Held in by the Tigers. From near the point, tries to get it in towards Coker. Was deflected out front. Number 18 from East now. Working this through neutral ice, trying to get through 4 Tigers. And it's going to be intercepted as the Tigers back and forth. A stick goes. Looks like that is actually Coker's stick, which luckily that's not broke because that would have been his second broken stick. We're going to have looks like an offside call. Yeah, the winning ticket has not been claimed. If you have your earbud in, listen. It's not me because I am in the 400s where it's a 600 number. Face off on the near side in neutral ice. 3:27 to go. 2-2 hockey game here as Steeler moves that forward and cannot connect with Scott as he was hit there. Taken in by 18 before he loses it. Tigers move this forward as that was stolen by East. But somehow puck stays in the Tiger zone. And that's going to be sent forward. It tried to get it over. And looks like that was actually trying to get up towards Steeler and Scott, but it goes just wide. And that'll be an icing call against the Tigers. 2:57 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Face-off on the far side in the Tiger zone. This is going to be Steeler taking the face-off. East had it for a second. They picked it back up. Held in from near the point. 16 cannot control it. So Steeler will send that forward. It goes up towards Persig. Persig has it intercepted. Here comes East again. But on the blue line, that is going to be Drew Alvey, causing a little chaos. But here comes 3-on-2 for East. They're going to take a shot as they get that down deep, but it's going to go wide. East did have it centered, but could not control it. And Alvey will have that. And out of play.
I'm not sure I agree with that one. It did hit the blue styrofoam pad.
Okay.
But it didn't go out of play. That pad is in play. But nonetheless, it's a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman. Puck out of play.
So we're going to have a near side face-off in the Tigers zone. Kolker going to take this. It's going to be controlled by Brua. Brua sends it up towards towards Sternhagen. But it's going to be intercepted. Here comes Alvey. Casey Alvey working through neutral ice, down into the zone. He's going to go ahead and go deep. Tries to get that in. It's going to be deflected. And Sternhagen had to go back into neutral ice. East getting their sticks on it. Alvey trying to move that forward. Puck just moving a little weird here right now for both teams. As another puck out of play, it looks like. I don't know why. I know the coaches here in front of us are East, like ducked, so I don't know if it ended up coming off of a player inside the East bench.
I didn't see it.
Well, we're going to have a face-off on the near side down in the East zone. It's again 2-2 to go here, or 2-2 is the score.
2-2 to go, huh, Dave?
2-2 to go. Minute 45 to go, and it's 2-2. Face-off was controlled by East as they're going to bring that into neutral ice down to the Tigers zone. Collision there, but East gets a stick back on it. They're going to try to get this centered. It's going to be picked up.
Nice play by Kolker.
Yep. Kolker moving forward towards Alvey, and they'll dump it down into the zone. But they're going to say an offsides against the Tigers, but didn't get called, of course. Number 7 just went through about 3 or 4 different Tiger defenders as he was all alone. But Tigers are going to go ahead and pick this up. Try to get this moved, and it goes out actually near a shot, but it's picked up by Brua. Brua goes forward towards Kolker.
Nice.
Minute to go here in the second period, brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Down on the near side in the East zone, controlled by Brua. Brua trying to find an outlet here as he's skating around. Going to go out towards Sternhagen. It will be intercepted, but controlled by the Tigers. And Brua was just cherry-picked. Here comes 22, and he's going to go wide on his shot all alone. Actually even had a Cougar behind him looking for the pickup. Once again, that is going to be intercepted by East. They're going to take a shot. Goes off of Hansen, and Hansen's just going to have to freeze that. We're showing 26 shots on goal for East, 14 for the Tigers. It's 2-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And 22.7 seconds to go here in your Etc. Tanning Clothing second period. Face-off will be on the near side in the Tiger zone. This looks like it's Brownlee with the face-off controlled by East, but they're not going to be able to control that. It goes into neutral ice, and it's 2 Tigers against 1 East before the rest of the pack shows up. Puck is frozen down on the far side corner.
He meant pride, folks. It's a pride of Tigers, not a pack.
Wow, there you go, pride of Tigers. There is the buzzer here at the end of the second period. Once again, second period is brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza.
What a tale of 2 periods. Tigers going to the locker room up 2-0 against the very emotional charged Mankato team in that first period. Mankato flipped the script, come out, kept their cool, kept it under control, and they go to the locker room tied at 2. The Mankato Cougars had 14 shots on goal that period, which is the total amount of shots on goal that the Tigers have.
Yes.
What a period for the Cougars.
Of course, 2-2 once again is the score. We're going to head into our second intermission here. We'll get a check on our weather. We'll hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with the third period. You're listening to Albert Lee Boys Tiger Hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We will be right back.
Howard 96.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. 24 tonight, under clear skies, northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Ample sunshine expected again tomorrow, 43. Lows level off around 31 tomorrow night, mainly cloudy skies. Slight chance for rain Thursday, daytime highs approaching 43. 48, ample sunshine expected Friday. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently, it's 30 degrees.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
This is Around the League, powered by Factor. As the pro basketball season moves deeper into the second half, the pressure is on. Contenders are separating. The trade deadline is come and gone, and all-star storylines are heating up. This is the stretch where preparation matters. Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition with chef-crafted flavors that make it easy to feed your performance. Factor, eat like a pro.
Lots of guys buy jewelry this time of year. Call it Valentine's Day insurance. Hey, you need something to help her forget about that dead bait you left in the car after last week's ice fishing trip. But insuring collectibles like jewelry and even Uncle Ed's comic book collection can be complicated. The experts at Americana Insurance can walk you through the ins and outs and make sure your investment is covered. Trust us, you'll thank yourself. Americana Insurance in Albert Lee, Wells, and Ellendale. Look us up at AmericanaInsurance.com. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Hey, it's Conrad from the Albert Lee CVB, here to remind you of the Big Freeze happening Saturday, February 14th on Valentine's Day. We have a medallion hunt from the Chamber, live music at the 112, broomball tournament at Lakeview Park, the plunge for the field at the Edgewater Bay Pavilion, and a mermaid to check out as well. The ice fishing tournament at City Beach, the chili cook-off bake sale at the Pavilion, Galentine's Day downtown, and a Krispy Kreme drive-thru. Be sure to check out the Big Freeze, February 14th.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Maurer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer. Your dream smile is just a call away. Want a stunning smile from the best in the business? Dr. Gleich at Elf Orthodontics specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. Looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth? Ask about Invisalign. Your best smile is just a call away. Schedule your complimentary consultation today and take the first step towards the smile you've always wanted. Elf Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi friends and family, if you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lea location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lea, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with on-the-spot appliance service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On-the-spot appliance service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with on-the-spot appliance service anytime at 256-8099.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, providing financial services since 1958.
Save more at Hy-Vee. Earn Fuel Saver rewards on over 1,000 items at your Albert Lea Hy-Vee with your Hy-Vee Perks card. Don't have a card? Sign up today. It's free. Go to Hy-Vee.com/perks.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or going for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
373-50, Jake's Pizza.
Give that special someone the gift of Bruins hockey this Saturday as the team takes on the North Iowa Bulls. Join us for our buy one ticket, get one free Valentine's Day special when you use the promo code LOVE at tickets.austinbruins.com. That's LOVE, L-O-V-E, at tickets.austinbruins.com.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And thank you, Coach Erickson. Of course, we're back here live from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena at the Albert Lea City Arena as your Albert Lea Tigers are hosting Mankato East. And right now, a couple minutes to go here in the second intermission. Score is tied 2-2. I want to go ahead and wanted to talk about. This is the last technical video game, or game with video, I should say, that we will have for this sports season, as everything else now here is sections. And per our agreement with the Minnesota State High School League, we are a radio station, and we can cover the games, but radio only. I know, looking at with the live streamings with sections, and it tends to get a little expensive. So unfortunately, it's all about money, folks, when it comes to that aspect. And we will not be doing the live stream anymore from here on out for the rest of this season, regular season or postseason, as this is the last home game. But Thursday night, Jay, you and I will be up in Owatonna giving the radio coverage, play-by-play.
For an early night, too.
Yes, 5 o'clock.
5 bells.
As your number 2 Albert Lea Tiger girls face off against
DC.
Yep, Dodge County.
Casson Manorville Comets.
Yep. And so I want to thank all of our helpers. Of course, if you haven't heard, I'm the only paid employee here. Everybody else just comes because they like to hang out with me and have a good time, watch good games.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
So I want to, Felix, of course, tonight, helping run camera. He's done it a couple times for us.
Yeah, but you bribed him with cookies.
That's true. Yep, and
we
Ron
need
did send a
we
photo.
need to have a parent talk, Ron. If Felix will get into a white van for free cookies, you might be the problem.
Yes, Felix just smiling.
He's laughing.
But of course, Felix helping us out with camera tonight. He's helped us out for a few games this year. Of course, Mr. Mark Calderon Caldy, aka Sparky. I think we had Casper up here one time. Mosh. So thanks to all of our camera volunteers. Of course, play-by-play, Mr. Jay Behrens will continue on as the section goes on.
We've had some nice people up here too.
Yep.
B-Ball's been here, and Skinnis, and Caldy, and even Sammy McGill.
Yep, Sam McGill as well. So we want to thank all of our listeners on 96.1 FM or even our live stream. Like I said, you have a lot of options out there to live stream. We appreciate you guys choosing Power 96.
Let's see what the third period brings.
Third period is brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Hey, they do a lot of stuff for you. But here we go. Face-off. We'll get into them in just a little bit. Face-off controlled by the Tigers as it is dumped into the east zone by Ulvey. Tipped back up.
So far it's 1-1 for periods.
Ooh, not sure who took that shot.
2-2 on the scoreboard, but the Tigers win the first period and the Cougars won the second period. Let's see what the rubber period brings here.
Yep, I think it was a shot by Ulvey that was frozen. So face off on the near side. Picked up, controlled. Oh, you could just hear that as Brua took that shot, but it went off of a stick or a helmet. Brua picks that back up, takes another shot. That's going to go wide. That's going to be Hauser down there. He's going to control it, dump it down deep for Kolker. But Kolker cannot get anything going on there as he runs into a Cougar. Picked up by the Tigers, sent down into the east zone. East trying to work this through, but Tigers, Kolker down there causing a little chaos. East is going to bring this on the near side before he runs into Ulvey. And Ulvey up to Sternhagen. Can't really control that. So still down in that zone as Casey Ulvey causing some chaos. Here comes Steeler. Steeler picks this up. He's going to take a shot as he brings it in from the neutral zone. So a couple of good looks by the Tigers, just unfortunately not able to get in. 15:53 here to go here in the Southern Locking Glass third period. Southern Locking Glass offers a wide variety of services from doors, windows, frames, hardware, and locksmithing. Give them a call at 507-373-9446 or visit them on Main Street here in Albert Lea. Face-off controlled by East, but picked up by Scott near the blue line. East will dump that into the neutral zone. Drew Ulvey going to go ahead and dump that back into the East zone. Number 5 for East picks this up, does a board pass, get it out in the neutral zone. Tigers will pick it up, take a shot towards the net. It's going to go just wide as number 6 going to bring that from the near side. Scott almost tipped that away, but East is going to bring that in. Down in the zone of the Tigers. And Mosh, you are definitely important. You're an important part of Power 96 Sports. And that's why we had to give you a shout out as well. Tigers pick up the loose puck there in their zone. Bringing it forward is Persig.
He was offsides.
And Persig tries to get that centered. East is going to get that kicked out, but held in by the Tigers. Now, I believe that's Brownlee down there is going to take a shot. It's going to go wide. Picked up by the Cougars, held in by her. Now along the far side, Brownlee. He'll go ahead and try to get that moved. It's going to go out to the point. Shot there from Ulvey as Drew Ulvey took that shot. And was that frozen or was that out of play when it come through?
Out of play.
So another puck out of play brought to you by David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. 14:37 to go. Score 2-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Once again, this is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Tiger boys hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Tigers control the faceoff as Brua tries to keep that down on the far side. Now bringing it behind the net. It's going to be tipped away, but somehow Brua gets a stick back on it. Gets that over towards Ulvey. Ulvey with a shot that goes off the stick side of the goalie. East able to drop that down into the Tiger zone on the rebound. Down there is going to be Shaw. He's going to pick that up and try to move that over. But East going to pick up the loose puck. And now it's moved forward. Oh, just out of reach. Brownlee to Bulf, but just out of reach for Bulf. Brownlee trying to keep that in. But East is going to go ahead and tip that. It's down in the East zone. East moves this across. Be picked up by the Tigers in their zone. As that is Ulvey. Ulvey up towards Brua. Brua now up towards Bulf. Bulf on that outside. He'll get that behind the net. Held in now by Scholl. Scholl trying to do a board pass. It's going to get just a little high. Bulf's going to pick it up on the far side corner. Scholl down there with him. And can't get anything for an opportunity. So here comes East. East is going to pick this up, bring this through in the neutral, into the Tiger zone. Somehow gets in towards the breadbasket there of a Tiger defender. Tigers pick this up behind their net, looking to get something moving here. As it's Brua. Brua gets that forward. Hey, and there's a puck out of play that tell you what, Ron.
I swear it's these guys' first time at a hockey game that the puck comes up here and it goes ding, 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 and these guys are all hitting the deck.
Well, that was a little closer to us than it was you, Jay.
It hit me. What are you talking about? I probably got a puck mark right there.
You might, as that's the second time now we've seen. And actually there's another mark right behind Felix again, which is about where he got hit on Hockey Day. So there are 2 marks now on the board behind Felix. Face-off controlled by the Tigers. They bring it down to the East zone. East is going to pick this up, trying to move this.
It was a nice one, too.
Going to work to number 17. He brings it into neutral ice, dumps that behind Ulvey.
With the new logo on it, even.
He East picks that back up. It'll be down on the near side before the Tigers intercept it. And it's going to be Kolker. Kolker brings it on the near side. Takes a shot that goes just wide. Dumped back in by her. As Tigers have to retouch. And East is going to go ahead and work this through neutral ice. Down into the Tiger zone now on the near side corner before Olvie makes a nice contact hit there. Picked back up by the Tigers behind their own net. Trying to move this forward. And it gets up towards Kolker, but Kolker cannot get that out as East gets a stick on it. And now to be picked up by the Tigers as Olvie will move this forward. And that's going to just be dumped in by Kolker. Here comes Casey Olvie. And he cannot control that as East is working it back and forth. East now moves that forward. Pass.
No ice.
Yep, no icing as it was off number 7. Picked back up by Brua. Brua working through a couple of defenders. Gets that forward towards Scott.
No ice.
No icing there as Scott gets to it. Scott going to get hit. Brua does a hit there, check as well. Olvie trying to get that back behind the net. He's going to have it intercepted. But here comes Brua. Brua tried to get that centered.
That will go for
yep,
ice.
And East.
No ice. No
East sends that down. Picked up by the Tigers. They're going to move this forward, but East is going to get the turnover at neutral ice. Oh, and they just tripped over their own skates. Here comes Persig. He's out in front. He's going to pass that back towards Brua. Brua in! Brua from Persig for a Southern Minnesota branding. Tiger goal takes it 3-0. And I apologize, it did not change the period on our YouTube and Boxcast, so I just changed that. We have to take a quick pause for station identification.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Back here again, third period underway. Tigers just took a 3-2 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. I didn't even have the video up on my computer.
I like that
That's
goal.
How far behind I was. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Persig could have been selfish and tried to do that himself, but instead he drops it back to Brua and lets Brua do the work.
Yeah, so Brua face-off was controlled by East. They dropped it in. Okay, 14 from 6 and 8, it looks like, is what they're going to classify that as. So Hauser getting the apple on there. As East controlling this down in the Tiger zone. They work that out into open ice. Puck back and forth. Tigers with the rebound after a couple of nice shots from East. Here comes Persig. Persig working out in front. And he's going to be... No penalty, but he somehow gets tripped up, and he runs into the net. So we're going to have 9:57 to go here, a face-off in the East zone. Very aggressive third period from the Tigers, Jay.
Yeah.
It's
cold in here.
It's cold in here. All right, face-off on the far side. This looks like it is going to be, I believe that's Hauser taking the face-off. Or it's Olvie, I can't really tell. It was Olvie, excuse me, the way that the jersey was wrapped up. East trying to get this cleared out.
We're starting to see the emotions come back out for both teams this time. We got bodies flying, big hits.
East moves that out in the neutral ice, but it's going to be intercepted by Drew Olvie. Olvie moves that up forward for Casey Olvie. Casey with a shot that's going to go just wide. Picked up there by Sternhagen. Tries to get it out towards Kolker, but East gets a stick on it. Now down on the near side, East is going to bring this through out into the Tiger zone. And East was all out alone out in front, but a beautiful save by Hansen. 29 shots on goal for East, 23 for Albert Lee. So we're seeing Albert Lee accumulate those shots on goal here in the third. 9:14 to go in your Southern Locking Glass third period. And Tigers leading 3-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Face off on the near side in the Tiger zone. Looks like it was Brownlee. Brownlee pushes it out. East is going to go ahead and come away with it near the point. Shot's going to go wide. East trying to hold this in. They do. They dump that back down on the near side corner. Down there, looks like the Tigers do pick this up. And it's going to be Both. Both will work this over towards Shull. Shull working now on the far side. Has it poke checked away. 22 working out front. And that's going to be a huge collision. East not liking this, but Brua, he went over the back of Brua.
It's a hip check.
Yep.
Hip checks are legal.
And here comes Brua. Brua will move this forward. And it's going to be a shot and a goal! Southern Minnesota branding. Tiger goal. East is not happy right now. They wanted a couple of the calls. Did not go their way. And it is 4-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
I'm not sure why everybody's losing their mind. A hip check is a legal check in hockey. I absolutely love the hip check. That is one of the greatest checks that you can ever apply to anybody. Now, I get it. That hip check wasn't open ice, and it looks a lot worse than what it is. But Josh was the master at throwing that hip check. Love to see it.
So here we go. 8:31 to go. Your Tigers lead 4-2. Refs are talking out near the scorer's box. So we'll see what they're talking about. So we're just waiting here, folks. Now they're calling the line judge over. So let's see what they're going to say. As of right now, it's 4-2. And they're going to continue playing. So East is definitely not happy right now. And now they're asking for an explanation. Of course, if you are watching this on our YouTube channel, Boxcaster website, you can go back and see for yourself on all that action that just occurred.
He's not questioning the hip check. He's questioning what happened right here.
Right
here in front of us.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I didn't see what was right here in front of us because I was watching down there still.
Well, I think when they come up through, there was a collision near the blue line.
I didn't see what happened right here at the blue line. I was still watching the carnage down there in the Tiger zone.
Well, no, nothing changed. Here we go. 4-2, Tigers lead. And face off at center ice. East is going to get that back. Now bringing it through neutral ice into the Tigers zone. So Brua unassisted on that goal. Yeah. Puck down on the near side in the Tiger zone. East trying to do something with it, but it's going to be intercepted as Brua gets that into the East zone for a second. Once again, carnage going on near the blue line. Puck going to go out of the Tiger zone. Up towards Scott. Scott on the near side. He's going to be checked along the boards. Now East gets possession of it, but Tigers hold that in. It's going to be Persig behind the East net. Puck now on the near side as Steeler cannot connect. So East tries to move that through, but they're going to have to retouch as they were just a little bit off sides there. Sent down on the far side. Now on the near side corner. Fighting for it down there. It's going to be, I know for sure I see Steelers' number. East is going to get that centered out. And there's going to be a shot that's deflected out front. East does hold this in, so a shot from the point. Deflected again. Now Albert Lee's going to pick this up, and Steelers going to go ahead and get that out into neutral ice. And Tigers going to take a quick line change. Working now, you have Sternhagen, as well as Olvey. Down there, huge collision on the far side. And now we're going to see an arm go up. Let's see who this is on.
I'm not sure I agree with this one.
Brua down in there in that mess.
I think this one was a little soft.
And it looks like it's going to be number 9 for East is going to go. 8 for East is going to go to the box. It looked like cross check.
Yeah.
So at 6:43, Tigers leading 4-2. We go into a Freeborn Mauer power play. Face off on the far side is going to be cleared by East. Tigers still leading 4-2, looking to get a 3-goal lead here as East intercepts that and is going to take a shot that's going to go just wide of the net. Now Olvey's going to pick this up, work this on the near side, moves it up towards Sternhagen, and going to be picked up again by East. As Sternhagen now goes cross ice over towards Brua. Brua trying to find an outlet here as he makes one East miss. Brings it in. Trying to find an outlet as he goes out towards the point. And that's going to be, I believe that's Olvey. Olvey back over towards Brua. Brua has it poke checked away. Brua now bringing this back out near the point. Tries to get that over towards Sternhagen, but cannot reach him. So Sternhagen and Persig, they're going to fight for that, trying to get a stick on it, but Cougars are going to get a clear. 53 seconds to go in your Freeborn Mauer power play. Tigers working this on the far side. Dump that back into the east zone. Sternhagen's going to pick this up near the point. Looking for an outlet. He'll go over towards Brua. Brua with a shot. Going to be deflected out front. Cannot control the rebound. And it'll be out in neutral ice. And Brua gets that over now to Sternhagen. Working in the Tigers zone. They're going to move this forward to Kolker. Kolker in, and he's going to have it poke checked away, but he's going to pick that back up behind the net. Down there on the near side corner, a couple big collisions. Sternhagen now over towards her with a shot that's going to go up and out of play. It's another Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty, puck out of play. 10 seconds left to go in your Freeborn Mauer power play. 4:52 left in your Southern Locking Glass third period. Tigers lead 4-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Face off on the near side. Looks like it's going to be Brownlee, and he's going to get that over towards her. Her now over to Olvey. Olvey with a shot's going to go just wide of the net. East trying to get the cleared, but it's held in by Olvey. Cougars now at full strength as I believe that was both. Somehow got a little tripped and went for a little slide, kind of caused a little chaos for East because they did not have a chance to take it on that outside. Now East brings it through neutral ice, trying to get that in. It's going to be deflected, but East picks this back up with a shot and save. And now we're going to see.
Yeah, he's going to go for a rough there.
Retaliation.
I don't know if it was retaliation, but it's going to be Olvey going to go to the box for a rough. A late shove there.
So Drew Olvey will go 2 minutes for a rough. So with 4:15 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third, it's 2 minutes of a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. So again, 4-2 Tigers lead, face off on the near side in the Tiger zone. Sternhagen will take the face off, and it's going to be cleared, as I believe Kolker did push that forward. Drew Olvey just announced 2 minutes for roughing. Number 9 for East, going to bring this on the near side. Going to try to get past a couple of Tigers, and now we're going to see it.
They're going to go 5-on-3. Sternhagen's going to go to the box here.
Not sure what they're going to call.
They're going to call that interference on Sternhagen. I'm almost sure of it.
Tigers do pick this back
and
up.
Now he's probably going to get another one. Yeah, there's the interference call.
So at 3:41, Sternhagen goes to the box. It's 5-on-3 in favor right now.
I tell you what,
East.
I say it a million times, I'm a gambler.
I know, don't say it though.
They pull the goaltender here, go 6-on-3. They got an offensive zone draw in the Tiger zone. I get it, there's 3:41 left, but they're down by 2. 6-on-3, you should score all day.
So down there on the near side, Tigers do control this for a second, but now East is going to pick this up. East has a lot of room to work here. It's a 5-on-3, minute 15 left to go in the original. 3:20 to go here. Shot from outside.
There's one.
So it's going to be 4-3 now. And this is where we've seen East get most of their points tonight, is on the power play.
All 3 goals have come on the power play for East tonight. All 3.
So Alvey should be able to come out here, but Sternhagen's going to have to sit. .321 to go. Albert Lee leads 4-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Minute 41 to go here of your Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Polker going to take the face off. It's going to be controlled by East. East working from in their own zone.
Scoring for Mankato East, number 17, Amy Reagan, assisted by number 7, Landon Haglin, and number 16, Luke Laban.
So, Jay, what was the score?
17-7-16 on the power play.
So, East working this down in the Tiger zone. Going to try to get it centered. A shot is going to be missed, but they're going to hold this in. Back out from the point. Puck is up and loose. Picked up on the far side corner. Now brought out. And a beautiful defensive play by a Tiger. Not sure who it was, as we couldn't see the number.
1 minute on the power play.
And East is going to hold this in on the near side, working across ice. Back out towards the middle. Shot. Save Hansen. Held in by number 2 for East. And Alvey did get a stick on that. Collisions out front. And Tiger's going to get it clear. And Alvey just about had it on his own for a possible shorthander. But they're going to have to retouch. And here comes East back into the zone. Shot. They're saying somehow it went in. Hansen does not agree. As somehow it went into Hansen's glove and out for a goal. So now it is 4-4. So all 4 goals for East have been on power plays. Hansen still at a loss for words, as he thought he had that. Somehow it just come out.
I'm not sure if it came out. I think it might have been in his glove, but again, he was sliding and he slid into the net. Don't think that that's what I'm saying, but it doesn't matter if it's in his glove or not. If it crosses the line, it's a goal.
Okay. East is going to control the faceoff at center ice. 2 minutes to go here in a 4-4 hockey game. As this is going to be picked up by Bolf. Bolf trying to work this out of the zone as he's going to go cross ice. Number 5 is going to get a stick on that, dump it back down. Alvey is going to pick this back up. He's going to go up towards Bolf. It's tipped in and goes down.
Goalie gets an assist on that too. 9 from 1 on the power play.
That is going to be held in by Steeler. Tigers trying to get something going here. Just takes a shot, Alvey did, and just kind of whiffed on
Offsides.
it. And it will be called offsides.
Offsides.
As when he went to take that shot, just kind of lost control of it. Minute 24 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third period. And it's 4-4 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Neutral ice faceoff looks like it's going to be Kolker, Sternhagen, Alvey, Hauser, and Brua. Brua is going to get this moved in, but it's going to be intercepted. East is going to go ahead and send that down. No icing call as it's on the near side, picked back up by Brua. Brua working this now up towards Alvey.
That's not Brua, that's Alvey.
And Alvey gets checked there. And Tigers do re-pick this back up. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. Tigers going to go ahead and send that forward. Now on the far side, East player runs right into Kolker, but they're going to control this puck, and there's going to be a collision there as Brua and 17 for East collide. No icing called. Tigers trying to get this out. They do get it out into neutral ice, but here comes East. East dumps that back down in, and 22 seconds to go. Tigers working this from behind their own net. Pushes this out, just out of reach for Olvey. East brings this back down. It's a 2-on-1. Shot's going to go wide. 10 seconds to go. Tigers control this on the near side in their zone. East somehow gets a stick on it. We'll get that shot, and that's how we're going to go. We have overtime hockey here, folks. 9:20 here in Albert Lee as we go into overtime and a 4-4 game.
We're going to have a 2-minute rest period here. Then we're going to play 5 minutes. Actually, it might be 8 minutes of 5-on-5 hockey. Sudden death. First goal wins. We're going to switch sides. So the Tigers will be skating on the opposite side. And, yeah. Welcome to free hockey, folks.
Yeah, free hockey here. Sorry, Ron. Felix won't be home right away because he's got to stick around a little later. Felix, what time you got to be to school in the morning? 8. He's plenty good, though.
He had to think about that.
Let's talk about that third period. Of course, Albert Lee goes up and gets 2. It's a 4-2 game. And then penalties come back and bite.
The moral of the story is stay out of the box. All 4 goals from Mankato East have come on the power play. You can't give a good team that many opportunities. The 5-on-3 is absolutely what killed them.
Yes.
The Sternhagen penalty was very undisciplined. They're already on the penalty kill. You can't do something silly to give them another man advantage. And, they were able to score just a minute 15 apart on the power plays.
So, of course, overtime number 1 here. We'll see. Jay thinks it's going to be 8 minutes, which I'm not going to say you're wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, but you're not wrong a lot of times.
To be fair.
They
change rules all the time. So, back when I was doing the box, it was 5 minutes. And so, but I think I did read that it's an 8-minute overtime now.
Minute 15 left in this rest period. As we were saying before, they will swap sides here, so Hansen will be on our right side.
It's not like you get to see in the NHL. We're not going 3-on-3 or any of that cool stuff.
Less than a minute to go here. Once again, thanks to our in-game sponsors, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Locking and Glass, Freeborn Maui Electric Cooperative, Davey Valerio, Robert Hoffman Realty, Southern Minnesota Branding, and the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm going to make sure that we have enough time here. I'm just going to add time to this broadcast so that we do not kick out. So I have it set now for 10:30 just in case. Okay, here we go. Buzzers buzzing. We got overtime hockey, folks.
It is 8 minutes. See, I'm right. 8 minutes.
8 minutes on the scoreboard. Face off at center ice.
Gonna get loud.
Crazy, both Albert Lee and Cougar fans. Here we go. Face off poker. Controlled by the Tigers. Brua will work this up. He'll get up towards Sternhagen now up towards Ulvey on the near side. Ulvey working behind the net. Gets it back over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen trying to find an outlet from behind the net. Goes to Brua. Brua out. Oh, I thought I heard a whistle, but Brua shot and goal!
Sternhagen. Hauser to Sternhagen.
I don't know. I didn't hear a whistle. I thought it was a whistle, but it was a fan, I guess, screaming. From what we can tell, we'll see here what is all said and done. I kind of got confused as well. I thought it was a whistle, but I think it was a fan. That is it. We were nearly 20 seconds in to overtime, and one of the East fans here definitely, he thought he had heard a whistle as well.
I thought I heard a whistle as well.
But your Albert Lee Tigers are going to win. We'll hear what the official score was on that. I know Hauser shot it from near the point. Jay was pretty sure that it was Sternhagen.
It's absolutely Sternhagen. The shot from the point, it was redirected, landed on.
Here we go.
Landed on Sternhagen's tape, and he just banged it in.
10 from 14.
14. I thought it was Hauser.
I thought Hauser had got it in there too, but we evidently did not see what they seen. So we're going to go right into the post-game show here, brought to you by Dawson Limousine. Hey, folks, if you need a night out on the town, why not let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around? With both a limousine and a limo bus, he has you covered for any size of your party. Give him a call at 507-402-0606 today. Jay, your Tigers win here in overtime, and the last time here as we see the Tigers on home ice during the regular season, and here comes Mr. Sam McGill as he invites the Mankato East players over as well for the post-game prayer that he always goes ahead and runs here, so always a very, very special thing that they get to do. But I tell you what, back and forth as the Tiger fans walking out, they're so excited that it actually worked out in favor, but back and forth here. And just what a great game, Jay.
Yeah, you know what? But they got to learn from this. I'm not going to say that East is bad, but when we come into the section playoffs and we start playing some real tough teams, you cannot take that penalty late in the third period. You're already on the penalty kill. You cannot take that penalty to go 5-on-3. You do that against the Northfields and those bigger teams, and they're going to beat you all day. Fortunately, we had the puck luck to make that into overtime and sneak this one out. But, you know, the moral of the story is stay out of the box. Stay out of the box, you win games, and the Tigers gave up 4 power play goals.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Of course, the scoring tonight for your Tigers, you had both get the first score from Shaw and
Brownlee.
Yep.
Then you had Sternhagen from Brua. Then you had Brua from Persig and Hauser. Then you had Brua unassisted. And then you had Sternhagen from Brua in overtime with the G-dub.
So, like I said, just a great night of hockey here. Anybody listening on their way home, please drive safe. Like I said, just a marvelous night of hockey. Thanks again to our sports boosters, our in-game sponsors. Felix, thank you for joining us here tonight. Big J, and our at-home producer, Mr. Ron Hunter, sending us updates throughout the night as well.
Fair.
And
and the boys play Latvia on Thursday. It's not Canada.
Okay.
For some reason, when we started this broadcast, I thought their first game was against Canada, but it's against Latvia on Thursday.
And it is not. With that, tomorrow, nothing as far as on the docket for games here on your Tiger Sports for Power 96. But Thursday night, you can catch Jay and myself as we will be up in Owatonna as your Lady Tigers try to go in and have a little payback for last year as they have to take on Dodge County. and that game will be at 5 p.m.
So
We'll go live a little bit
everybody in
before.
the Albert Lee area, when you go to bed tomorrow night, you better be praying to the hockey gods that the Tiger Girls can muster up a better showing than they did the year prior. DC is going to be a tough cookie, but hopefully, I'm just hoping for a good game, Dave.
Yeah, and like I said, Dodge County last year, the eventual
Thank
state
goodness
champions.
we got the early
We
game.
have the early game this year, so that is nice. But yeah, you'll be able to hear that here on 96.1 FM, or you can stream it from our website at kqprfm.com. Once again, in audio only. From Felix running the camera tonight to Big J with the commentary, and I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson. You've been listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. With that, we're going to finish paying a couple more bills. Get you back to some more classic rock here on Power 96.
Yeah, sports.
Power 96.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1.